Testing. 1, 2. Testing. What is going on here? I wonder why he had it in the splitter. Does he normally do that? Let's see. Test. Testing. 1, 2. Chris, I'm on Who Wants to Pronounce a Name Right. This is a $1,000 question. I had to phone a friend. Are you ready? Yeah. Is it Jure Brown?
No,
Jira. Jira Brown. You the man. Thanks. Bye. Oh, Lord. Graham, what's up, man? I can't get the headphones working. Did you have them on a splitter? Were they set up right?
Yeah. All right, yeah, so the splitter,
Right.
just play around it. When the splitter goes into the box, just start playing around with it. Usually about like halfway in, it sounds clear.
The one going into the box?
Yeah. The one.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
Okay.
Do it a couple times.
Yeah, I think we got it. Can you hear me, Mike?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Welcome into Eagle Park as Greenwood takes on Lawrence here tonight. Jim Steele with Mike Crego and Turner Kirby doing the production on the cameras. Graham Simpson is a little bit under the weather this evening.
Pre-wash clothes and
we are excited.
Convenient built.
First of all, about being here, a good opportunity, Mike, for the Greenwood Eagles as we are getting situated. There we go. Greenwood welcomes in a pretty good Lawrence team. They're 15-9. They are the 50th ranked team in the state if you go by Max Preps, and they will bring to the table here tonight a good pitching staff and a really good offense as well.
Yep, I mean traditionally Lawrence has always been good. It's always a good rival between these two, not far apart in distance. So should be an exciting baseball game tonight.
Last time these two teams met was way back on March the 13th, an 11-1 Lawrence victory in a game which saw Greenwood commit 5 errors. So Greenwood really needs to clean it up defensively here tonight. They'll have to play better if they want to pull off the upset here at Eagle Park. Lawrence, of course, is led by the Georgia Southern commit Bennett Edwards. And also we mentioned that solid pitching staff. I think we're going to see the same guy we saw back on March the 13th in Noah Hughes, who is slated to get the start here tonight for the Raiders. Greenwood coming in at 10-11 on the season, 4-9 in the region. This is, of course, a big rivalry game, a game that we always enjoy as fans. I know both communities really look forward to this game. but it's been one-sided here of late. Lawrence is on a 5-game winning streak in this series.
Well, I mean, you just said it earlier, Jim. 5 errors, you can't give a team like Lawrence extra chances, extra at-bats, that sort of thing, and expect to win. So hopefully the Eagles will be able to clean some of that up tonight, play a better game, and hopefully come out with a win.
As the coaches are meeting at home plate here, the big question for Greenwood fans, can Greenwood find enough offense here tonight against a team that has had their number, it seems, of late in the Lawrence Raiders? Getting the start for the first time this season is Hamp Johnson, the sophomore, and we've been looking forward to seeing Hamp on the mound. He's a lefty that has got a ton of talent, just lacks experience.
Well, you know, as any coach will tell you, is experience is a big key, particularly in baseball. I know he'll probably be a little bit nervous tonight, but get in there, throw a few strikes, get a couple out, settle down a little bit. He should be fine.
Of course, this game has no impact on the playoffs, but this game means everything to Greenwood and Lawrence fans, and it's Gall night here at Eagle Park. As we're going to step away for just a moment, we'll come back with the starting lineups between Greenwood and Lawrence. Stay put. Looking forward to an exciting game.
Water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back with you on Gall night from Eagle Park as the crowd continues to file into the stadium. We're just mere moments away from the start of this important game. We'll give you the lineup for the Lawrence Raiders here tonight. Ben Willis will lead off for the Raiders, playing shortstop. Zay Pulley will start at second base, bat second for the Raiders. Batting third, the Georgia Southern commit Bennett Edwards. He'll be behind the plate tonight. Logan Martin is in the cleanup spot. He'll be over at first. Coleman Coker will be at third base tonight wearing number 17. Jaray Brown is the left fielder, batting sixth tonight. Avery Madden batting seventh, playing right field. Tristan Busby batting eighth, the designated hitter tonight. And Braden Patterson will be in center field for the Raiders. And getting the start tonight on the mound will be Noah Hughes, the starting pitcher for the Red Raiders. You got the Greenwood lineup for us.
We've got the Greenwood Eagles leading off, playing left field. Number 1, Landon Steele. Batting second, playing center field, will be Jaden Adams. Batting third, playing first base, we have Bentley Setzler. In the cleanup position, playing shortstop, we have Luke Godwin. Batting fifth, playing right field, is Tristan Lewis. Batting sixth, catching tonight, is Rhett Brown. Batting seventh, playing second base, is Will Bryce. Batting eighth, playing third base, is Jamison Pate. And ninth, designated hitter is Ben Bundrick. And Hamp Johnson on the mound tonight for the Eagles.
All right, just in time, we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer here at Eagle Park. That's Glenn Perrin, as he announced the starting lineup, as we've got all these youngsters out there, future Eagles, we hope, on the field.
As you'll see them on the field with the Eagles tonight. Now it's time to introduce today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lawrence Raiders. Batting first, playing shortstop, number 1, Ben Willis. Batting second, playing second base, number 10, Zay Pulley. Batting third and catching, number 2, Bennett Edwards. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 11, Logan Martin. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 17, Colin Coker. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 5, Jaira Brown. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 4, Avery Madden. Batting eighth, designated hitter, number 13, Tristan Busby. Batting ninth, center fielder, number 6, Braden Patterson. Pitcher tonight for the Lawrence Raiders will be number 12, Noah Hughes. And now, for your Greenwood Eagles starting lineup. Batting first, playing left field, number 1, Landon Still. Batting second, playing center field, number 8, Jaden Adams. Batting third, playing first base, number 11, Bentley Setzler. Batting fourth, playing shortstop, number 2, Luke Godwin. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 3, Kristen Lewis. Batting sixth and catching, number 6, Rhett Brown. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 20, Will Vines. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 14, Jamison 8. Batting ninth, designated hitter, number 5, Ben Bunder. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Eagles will be number 7, Cam Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, good evening to you wherever you may be. You just heard the national anthem. That means it's time for baseball. What a cool sight to see all these youngsters running across the playing surface here at Eagle Park as we get ready for a fun rivalry game between the Lawrence Raiders and your Greenwood Eagles. Lawrence decked out tonight, as you see, in the yellow tops. I have not seen that out of Lawrence in quite a few years. Looks good with trimmed green, Kelly green, their trademark colors, and Greenwood choosing to go with the black tops and white pinstripes and the traditional Block G hat as the lid. Mike, what are you looking forward to tonight in the matchup?
You know, listening to you describe the uniforms and all that, I was also sitting here looking out thinking, man, what a great night for baseball. I mean, got a little breeze going, not too hot. Couldn't ask for a better night. But, you know, tonight, again, what you mentioned earlier, look for Greenwood to clean up some of the errors, play a little bit more fundamentally sound baseball, you know, get some timely outs, hopefully, and hopefully get to Lawrence pitcher as quickly as they can, because I understand he's pretty good.
He is pretty good. Looking forward to seeing Hamp Johnson on the mound. He's completing his warm-up tosses out there for the Eagles. Rhett Brown, again, is behind the plate. Defensively for the Eagles in the infield is Jamison Pate at third, Luke Godwin at short, Will Bice at second, Bentley Sessler over at first. And in the outfield from left to right, you have Landon Steele, Jaden Adams, and Tristan Lewis. That's how the Eagles will start it defensively on an 83-degree evening, partly cloudy here at Eagle Park, but the sun is always shining on those Greenwood Eagles.
Leading off for the Raiders, shortstop, number 1, Ben Willis.
All right, Ben Willis steps in. We're getting ready for some baseball. Johnson gets the sign, delivers. Fastball in there for strike one. The lefty kicks, delivers downstairs. So evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Greenwood trying to give the Green Boys from Lawrence a little different look tonight in Hamp Johnson. Here's the 1-1 pitch outside with the breaking pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Good energy here at the ballpark. As again, a good crowd on hand. The 2-1. This one's laced out to center field, but right at Jaden Adams. He had him played perfectly for a quick out, number 1.
He hit that on the road, but he hit it right at him.
Brings up Zay Pulley. Zay usually in the leadoff spot. Now, we haven't talked a lot about Lawrence, but they have been struggling a little bit in region. They come in on a 4-game winning streak, but they've had some issues, and they're currently in second place in Region 1 4A. Pulley lifts one to center field. Adams gives track to the wall. This one's gone. Home run, Zay Pulley.
Yep, Zay got a fastball that he liked, laid back on it, and he hit it well. I think he knew it when it left the bat.
I was looking down. I looked up. I thought it was a routine fly ball. And
well, at first I was like you. I said, this may be a can of corn, but then he kept going back. I said, maybe not.
We were just talking about Zay Pulley, good athlete there. He's been their leadoff man, I know, for a good part of the season. He puts the Raiders ahead 1-0 as we play in the top of the first. Bennett Edwards steps in now to face Hamp Johnson. Johnson goes to the curveball, misses low and away for ball 1. Well, last time these two teams got together, it was the Eagles who got off to a 1-0 lead. And they proceeded to give up 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Maybe we'll follow a similar script here tonight as Johnson misses with the second pitch. He falls behind to the ever-dangerous Bennett Edwards. 2-0 is the count. Appreciate you being with us. We're just getting started here tonight in this classic rivalry game between the Raiders and the Eagles. Pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Johnson, fastball in there, evens the count at 2-2. Johnson working quickly, delivers. Curveball inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Bennett Edwards. Here's the payoff. Fouled off by the big left-handed hitting Edwards. Of course, he's the catcher, and if you look at one spot the Raiders have a huge advantage tonight is the ability to control the run game, and that's because of that man in the box now. As he takes one to the shoulder, that front shoulder. As Hamp tried to go inside and he hits him.
Yeah, it looks like he did catch him on the shoulder. That's a shame, too. 3-2 count. He had battled back and unfortunately we hit him.
And that's something I wanted to talk about. Lawrence, with Edwards behind the plate, has the ability to really control the running game. Look for Lawrence to be very aggressive on the base paths against the Eagles as Logan Martin stands in. First pitch he sees from Johnson is fouled over into the construction zone down the right field line. I think it's important for Hampton to get ahead in these pitch counts.
Yes, it's going to be very important tonight. Lawrence is teeing off.
Edwards takes his lead off first. Hamp comes to the plate, misses upstairs. Draws the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. We're just getting underway from Eagle Park. 1-0 Lawrence on a Zay Pulley solo blast to center field. Johnson's next pitch misses inside. So the sophomore seeing his first action here tonight in a pressure-filled moment, trying to get settled in. Checks Edward at first, comes to the plate. This one's hit in the 6 hole, finds his way into left field. That's the second hit of the frame for the Raiders. And that'll extend the inning with only 1 out.
Now batting third baseman, number 17, Holden Coker.
So the Raiders have runners at first and second. We do have a pinch runner for Bennett Edwards as he is now in scoring position. Kealan Blackwell looks to be the pinch runner. As Rhett Brown visits his pitcher, trying to, I'm sure, get him settled in here. Hard to get settled in. Imagine your first start of the game or the season coming in a game like this.
Yep, first and second. This is a big batter right here.
Coleman Coker steps in. He hits one over to right field. It will fall in for a hit. Tristan Lewis fires a dart home. He loves to show off that arm, and he did on that occasion, but a nice solid hit, the third of the ball game for the Raiders.
Well, if the Lawrence Raiders didn't know that Tristan's got an arm, they know now. I doubt you'll see many people running on that tonight.
I think the word is out on Tristan, but nice display just in case they forgot. Bases loaded for the Raiders, 1 out. Jara Brown steps in. And he takes a strike on the first pitch he sees from Hamp Johnson. Hamp delivers. Calls strike.
Good for Hamp to get ahead in the count right here with the bases loaded.
He's getting that outside corner on righties. He's ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Curveball inside. Nice job by Rhett Brown to block that one up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on every base. They take their leads. Here comes the 1-2. This was lifted up to shallow right. Lewis coming in. Should have a play in foul territory. He makes it. The throw home is another strike. Little high. But again, Tristan Lewis showing off the cannon out there in right field. A big second out for the Greenwood Eagles.
Yeah, almost too good throw to the plate.
The Raiders will put it on the shoulders of Avery Madden. Now with 2 away, he's the starting right fielder. As Hamp Johnson delivers. Downstairs for ball 1. Big at bat early in this ball game. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses. Oh, got the call. Thought it had missed up and away.
Yeah, I think we got a good one there, Jim.
We'll take it. 1 ball, 1 strike, as there is no vacancy on the base paths. Here's the 1-1. Downstairs, Brown tries to block it. Here comes the runner. He will be safe. That's what you worry about.
Yeah.
As a curveball that was diving into the dirt, got away from Rhett Brown just enough to allow the runner from third to come in. And that's the Raiders' second run of the ball game. Other two runners advance. So second and third now, still 2 outs. Swung on and miss
Good pitch.
by Madden. And now Hamp Johnson is one good quality pitch from getting out of the inning. It's a 2-2 count to the 7-hole hitter outside. So he's ran it full on Avery Madden. The Raiders have pushed 2 runs across, one by virtue of a solo blast and one by a wild pitch. Here's the payoff. This one's ripped down the left field line. It's trouble. 1 run will score. 2 will score. Still calls for relief as the ball made its way under the fence down there. That will be a ground rule double, a 2 RBI double. And just like that, the Lawrence Raiders have matched their first inning output from the first meeting way back on March the 13th by scoring 4 here in the top of the first.
Yeah, he got a fastball down the middle on the full count, and he obviously he liked it, pulled it right down the left field line, just fair. Tough break for the Eagles there.
Brings up Tristan Busby, who is the designated hitter tonight for the Raiders, as the Raiders have jumped all over the Eagles. 4 runs on 4 hits early. Hamp Johnson delivers a strike to Busby. Next pitch from Johnson, nice curveball in there for strike 2. 0-2 count. Greenwood can't spot them too much. They've been having trouble offensively against these Raiders. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Call strike 3 on the punch out.
Good pitch.
They'll end the frame for the Raiders, but not before they strike for 4 on 4 hits. We played a half an inning from Eagle Park. Your score, Lawrence 4, Greenwood coming to bat.
Today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity.
Back with you from Eagle Park, where the Greenwood Eagles have spotted the Lawrence Raiders 4 runs in the top of the first. Let's see if the Eagles can answer. They'll send Steele, Adams, and Setzler to the dish to face a familiar foe in Noah Hughes. He went 5 innings against the Eagles back in their first meeting, only gave up 4 hits, 1 run. So let's see if the Eagles can solve Mr. Hughes here as we play in the bottom of the first. Steele steps in, fouls off the first pitch he sees for strike 1. Next pitch is swung on and laced down the right field line, but foul. And just like that, Landon finds himself in an 0-2 hole to Mr. Hughes, who had 3 strikeouts in the first meeting, Craigo. But he also walked 3.
Oh.
This ball's hit out to right center field. Zay Pulley is there. Almost collides with the right fielder. It is the right fielder who makes the catch just shy of the fence out there. That would be Avery Madden for just a long out, number 1.
Center fielder, number 8, Jaden Adams.
Jaden Adams steps in, batting in that familiar 2 hole as he had been kind of relegated to that 3 hole the last month or so with the emergence of Bentley Setzler up at the top of the order. They kind of flipped it around tonight as Hughes misses with ball 1. Next pitch is outside from the righty. If I remember correctly, Hughes just kind of lives around the strike zone, mixes up his pitches pretty well. This one's hit out towards short. Played nicely there by Willis. The throw across is in time for 2 quick outs. Nice 6-3 put out. 2 up, 2 down for the Eagles.
Yeah, even with Landon leading off, he was ahead in the count 0-2 and still came across the plate with a 3rd pitch. So, yeah, he doesn't look like he wastes many pitches.
Yeah, just a very patient and deliberate pitcher out there. And Bentley Setzler steps in the batter's box. We've seen him in almost every spot in the lineup. I know, Craigo, this is your first game, but Bentley started out down in the 7-8 hole, moved his way up to the leadoff hole, and here he is here hitting a ground ball out to short. Willis once again feels it, throws across. That's a clean inning for the Lawrence Raiders and Noah Hughes. 3 up, 3 down for the Eagles as we played 1 from Eagle Park. The score remains Lawrence 4, Greenwood 0.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Well, Hemp Johnson faced 8 hitters in the Lawrence lineup in the top of the first. Gave up 4 runs, and that's where we stand as we start the top of the second. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Lawrence Raiders, starting with Braden Patterson. So the Eagles need a clean inning here, Coach.
Yes, they do. A rough start in the first inning. Hopefully they'll get 3 up, 3 down here and settle down a little bit and get the bats working. But it's still early.
These are old region foes who are now in different classifications as Hamp starts the top of the second with a fly ball out to right. Tristan Lewis has room, makes the catch right in front of the bullpen, the visiting team's bullpen here at Eagle Park. Nice work by our cameraman, Turner.
That's a big start for the second inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Maybe they can hurry up and get out of this inning.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ben Willis. We saw his glove there in the bottom of the first, making 2 putouts for the Raiders. He's 0 for 1 tonight. He lined out to center field his first at bat as he watches ball 1. This one's hit out to right center, but Tristan Lewis seems to have it in his wheelhouse, and he catches it just a few feet from that small fence out in right field for out number 2. So Willis has hit it hard twice, but nothing to show for it. They'll bring up Zay Pulley, who got this nonsense started back in the first with a one-out solo blast to center field off the first pitch he saw from Hamp Johnson.
He got a fastball down the middle he liked.
Let's see if Hamp learn from that. Starts him off with the curveball downstairs.
Probably a good idea.
Johnson delivers. Nice pitch.
Was a good pitch.
The outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson working quickly. This ball is hit out toward first. It is going to be ruled fair. That's an out.
Yeah.
Zay thought it hit foul, but that's going to be ruled an out here as Coach Torrey Patterson comes to, I think, more or less talk to his player as he's getting help. He's asked for help. Good officiating here.
Make sure you get it right.
That's right.
I think that's any coach would. That's what they like to see.
And Greenwood quickly skedaddles off the field.
Yeah.
And it will be out number 3 as that'll do it for the Raiders. 3 up, 3 down. Good inning by Hamp Johnson and the Greenwood Eagles. When we come back, we'll head to the bottom of the second. Eagles trail 4-0.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back with you at the ballpark where the hot dogs and the pizza are flying out of the concession stand. We're high above it in the press box. Jim Steele, Mike Crego. We're wishing our partner, the voice of the Greenwood Eagles, Graham Simpson, a speedy, healthy recovery. He's feeling a little under the weather today. Turner Kirby here as always, manning the camera and producing the production over on YouTube.
Yeah, if Graham's listening tonight, hope he gets well soon. I'm sure he'll bounce back quickly.
Luke Godwin gets it started for the Eagles in that cleanup spot. It'll be Godwin, Tristan Lewis, and Rhett Brown. 4, 5, and 6 to face Hughes, who went 3 up, 3 down in the the bottom of the first. He starts Luke Godwin with 2 balls. So I think it's important that we get to Hughes a little bit. He's gained a lot of confidence in the prior game and the start of this game. This ball's lifted high to left field. Luke got under it just a little bit. Looks like it's playable and camped out. Making the play is the left fielder out there. That would be Brown for out number 1. Just missed it, Coach Crego.
He did. And, we've had 4 batters so far, and it seems like everybody, has hit the ball well. He just hadn't found a hole or a base hit yet. Hopefully Tristan will do that here.
Tristan Lewis steps in. It's been a little bit of a Tristan Lewis show early. Defensively, he's flashed the glove. Offensively, he's got a chance to flash a little bit. He showcased the arm a little bit as well. And he watches ball 1, and he swings and misses at the second offering from Noah Hughes. Hughes working quickly, delivers downstairs. Eagles yet to have a base runner in this ball game. after really being held in check for the most part on Friday night here against Easley. Eagles looking for some late season magic. Got to find their offense as Hughes misses somewhere on that pitch. 3 balls and a strike.
It was close, but we'll take it.
The righty kicks and delivers. This one's hit sharply to third. Off the third baseman's glove. That's Coker. He tries to recover, but not in time to throw out Tristan Lewis, who was getting it down the line. So we'll take it. That would be an E5. But that speaks to why it's important to just get the ball in play.
Put it in play. You got to field
defense make a play.
You got to throw it. They still got to catch it. And Tristan Lewis, obviously, quarterback for us, has great wheels. Showed him there, beat it out. So maybe we can get something going with a runner on first.
Rhett Brown steps in. He's a righty for the Eagles. Starting catcher watches a curveball away. So let's see how Hughes pitches with runners on. Of course, Rhett has the power to cut this lead in the half. Here's we play in the bottom of the second. Lewis gets his lead off first as Brown watches ball 2.
Maybe this is good. Maybe he's a little worried about Lewis being on first base.
Hughes having to pitch from the stretch now, as Will Bice waits on deck. This one's hit out toward right field. Nice piece of hitting by Rhett Brown. That's a backside single, a little station-to-station baseball. And the Greenwood Eagles have runners at first and second with 1 out. And coming to the plate is Will Bice. Also coming out is a pinch runner for Rhett Brown, the starting catcher. That will be Eli Thomas, number 12.
You know, a good job by Brown right there. Had an outside pitch, just went with it, hit it into right field, didn't try to do too much, and moved Tristan up to second. Good job by Brown.
First hit of the night by the Greenwood Eagles. Will Bice steps to the plate. Watches a ball downstairs. It's going to be hard to get free passes with Bennett Edwards back there behind the plate. Just a really good defensive catcher. This ball's hit out toward left field, but should be playable. Brown out there near the line collects it for out number 2. That ball had a little promise coming off the bat, but quickly died out there in left field. And there's now 2 outs and 2 on for the Greenwood Eagles.
Yeah, hung up a little bit for the left fielder. He's able to make a play on it. But hopefully we can come through with a clutch hit right here. This will be big.
So Tristan Lewis remains at second. Eli Thomas, the pinch runner for Rhett Brown, takes his lead off first. But 2 outs for Jamison Pate at the plate. Say that 5 times fast.
Little tongue twister, Jim.
Hughes starts him off with a curveball in the dirt. Eagles getting some hitting counts here in the bottom of the second. See if they can capitalize as Hughes once again misses down low. Hughes up to 23 pitches. Have a little bit of a control issue here, only 10 strikes. So he's been efficiently wild here early.
Yeah, nothing like the first inning.
Right.
And it was real easy for him, and he's having to work this inning, which is good. Greenwood can keep making him throw pitches and get deep in the counts. Who knows what may happen.
And that's what you want from the bottom of your lineup. If they can force the pitchers to work.
And here we're going deep into a count again. That's good.
Hughes misses with a fastball downstairs, so a 3-0 count to Jamison Pate. He bats in that 8 hole. On deck is Ben Bundert, and he will draw a 4-pitch walk.
Ooh,
so
look pretty good from up here.
Bases loaded. 2 outs now. Greenwood with an opportunity. A little 2-out hitting. Baseball is so much about 2-out hitting. And we'll see if the Eagles can capitalize here in the form of Mr. Ben Bundert. Everyone takes their lead. The pitch from Hughes outside for ball 1. Hughes seems to be working quicker and quicker. Upstairs, ball 2, and that will draw a visit from Coach Patterson. I felt like it was coming, and he missed with that ball. And
well, that's 6 straight, you know, and he's starting to struggle a little bit. And I don't know, maybe this is a good time to go calm him down a little bit, get back into his rhythm. But again, like we said earlier, getting deeper into that count, he's throwing more pitches. Wasn't as easy for him as it was the first inning. So hopefully Greenwood will capitalize before we get out of here.
Sure, we got a nice contingent of Lawrence Raiders watching tonight, and got a real healthy respect for Coach Patterson and the job he's done building that program back up. And they're a really talented group. Of course, they were the runner-ups in 4A last year.
That's right.
Losing in the state finals. So this is a quality ball club. Let's see how Hughes responds here. Next pitch is right down Broadway for strike 1. That's what you want as a coach.
That's right. Go just calm him down a little bit and come back with it.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on, hit out towards short. Willis makes a nice play on a high bounce. Then he throws it away. Eli Thomas will come around and score. So a nice play by Willis. And on the play, alertly, Ben Bundrick advances to second. So a nice play on a tricky hop, which probably created some panic there for Ben Willis. He throws it away, trying to get the force at third. Greenwood scores 2, and it's a 4-2 ball game.
It took a funny hop. When it got to the grass and the dirt, it hit right in there between both of them, and it went crazy, and good for the Eagles.
Second error in the inning for the Raiders. Bring up Landon Steele with an opportunity to tie it up. First pitch is in there for a strike at the kneecaps. Landon didn't like that one, did he?
Well, I don't blame him. I looked a little bit too inside.
Hughes delivers. This was hit out towards center field. Should be playable for Pulley out there, and he collects it for out number 3. So the Eagles had an opportunity. They do bring 2 across the plate there in the bottom of the second. We're through 2. The new score at Eagle Park, Lawrence 4, Greenwood 2.
Clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Greenwood Eagles answer with a couple runs in the bottom of the second. We play into the third inning. Lawrence lead has been cut in half. It's 4-2. They will send up the heart of their order. And Edwards, Martin, and Coker, that's 3, 4, and 5 to face Hemp Johnson. Hemp getting his first start of the season. Delivers a fastball that's fouled up and out of play. We got a new ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Next pitch hits Edwards. That's the second time he's been hit tonight. That one hit his elbow guard. The other one hit his front shoulder, his right shoulder. So Bennett's their starting catcher. He's taking a little bit of a beating. But what you don't want, Mike, is when you fight so hard and you were very optimistic about the bottom of the second and you were able to score some runs, you don't want to give them back so quickly.
No, you want to make them earn it. If they get base runners, don't give it to them. Make them earn it. So hopefully Greenwood will get this out and settle down.
Johnson glances over at Edwards, who stays in to run for himself and delivers a strike to Logan Martin, the first baseman. Martin is 1 for 1 tonight.
There you go.
Edwards on the move. This one swung on and missed. Not even a chance to throw down as Coach Pridgeon will come out. And
he's putting him back, I think.
He's arguing batter's interference, and it looks like Greenwood's going to get the call. It was close.
It was.
Coach Patterson doesn't like the call, which if I were on that side, I probably wouldn't either.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't either.
It's kind of marginal there. But the batter's going to be out. Edwards will have to return to first if the call holds.
Yeah. It's almost like Brown had given up on the play. And, maybe he did step across the plate, and that's why he did. But whatever it did, it caught the attention of the umpire. And
it's really unfortunate for Lawrence because Edwards had the base stolen rather easily anyway.
Yeah.
If it looked like they had maybe a hit and run on.
Yep, they're going to talk about it.
Good piece of officiating. I like when they communicate, and most of the time they're going to have each other's back, though.
Yes.
And that's the case here. That Greenwood picks up a big first out. Batter's interference by Logan Martin will be the first out of the inning after Bennett Edwards was hit on the elbow to start the top of the third, so he'll return back to first. Bring up Coleman Coker, who's 1 for 1 as well. They were part of the back-to-back hits there in the first that led them to a 4-run top of the first.
Big call for the Eagles there. That keeps the runner off scoring position at second base. And
momentarily.
Yes, momentarily.
Johnson glances at Edwards. 1 out now. Delivers. Up and away with the fastball. Been a fun game so far.
Yes, it
between
has.
The Eagles and Raiders. Glad you're with us. Here's the 1-0. Call strike.
Good pitch.
1-1 count as the crowd on both sides are really getting into it. Here on Gall night, a lot of youngsters in the stadium.
Yep, see a lot of young guys, and I got to run out on the field before the game. I'm sure it's something they'll never forget.
Got a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Call strike 2. Same pitch, same location. As Coleman Coker.
A little off speed that time too.
Third baseman for the Raiders awaits the pitch. This one swung, hit out to short, could be 2. Godwin boots it. A tailor-made double play.
Yes.
That one, Godwin couldn't quite come up with it. And how big was that batter's interference called now?
Yes, huge call. Huge call.
So the Raiders with runners at first and second on the E6.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Eagles. Had a great ground ball there near second base. Just a good chance to get out of the inning.
Bennett giving him an earful. Those are travel ball teammates. This ball, nice bunt, laid down on the third base side. Greenwood cannot come up with it cleanly. That was a nice job by Brown using his speed. You see that a lot from Torrey Patterson teams. They can execute the small ball, and that was to perfection.
Yes, it was. I laid it down, put it right there in the dead zone almost between home plate and third, and just couldn't make a play, unfortunately.
Goes back to what we were talking about, Mike. Put the ball in play and make the defense defend at this level. And that time a well-executed bunt led to a little bit of pressure, and we could not come up with the play. So bases will be loaded now. 1 out, and it'll bring up Avery Madden, who's 1 for 1. He had the 2-run double down the left field line his last at-bat.
Yes, he had a stinger down the third base line. He sure did.
So Hamp Johnson is going to have to dig in and come up with some quality pitches. The first one is downstairs to Madden. Nowhere to put him.
No.
In a 4-2 ball game. We're actually in the top of the third. The pitch swung on and missed, went with a off-speed pitch.
Yeah, he's way out in front of that one. That was a good pitch.
The Eagles are in black. The Raiders are in yellow. Pitch misses upstairs. We've seen that call a strike a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, didn't miss by much.
Draws the count to 2 balls and a strike. Johnson delivers inside low, 3 balls and a strike.
Be interesting to see if Coach gives him the green light right here on a 3-1 count.
3-1 pitch. Raiders up 4-2. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Call strike 2. That one was a good 3 balls off the plate from our vantage point.
Certainly looked that way, but hey, we'll take it.
We'll take it. Sets up a bigger pitch here. Full count. 1 away. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nice job by the sophomore coming back, getting the punch out for a big second out. They'll bring up Tristan Busby, the designated hitter tonight. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his last at bat. So what a big strikeout that time by Hamp Johnson.
Yeah, good job by Hamp to battle back from a 3-1 count.
Got a pinch runner, Kealan Blackwell. First pitch to Busby is upstairs, ball 1. Now let's don't play with fire here.
No.
We got a little bit of a reprieve there. Johnson delivers in there for a strike. Cool customer. I like what I'm seeing out of Hamp Johnson as he's getting his first start of the season due to an injury. Here's the 1-1 downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Raiders on every base, they take their leads. Johnson gets the sign from Brown. The delivery. This one's fisted off the handle, lands innocently in front of the Lawrence dugout, but it's a big strike number 2.
That's right. He needs to come back with another good pitch right here and get out of this inning.
2's across the board, 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Hamp Johnson goes punch out to end the top of the 3rd and end the Raiders' threat. We're through 2.5 from Eagle Park. The score now is Lawrence 4, Greenwood 2.
Plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Back with you from Eagle Park. We work our way into the bottom of the 3rd where the Eagles got out of a bases-loaded jam in the top of the inning to maintain this 2-run deficit. And the Eagles are back to the top of their lineup. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. The Eagles switched their lineup tonight a little bit. Still goes back to the leadoff spot. He flew out to center field to end the bottom of the 2nd. Now Jaden Adams will start the bottom of the 3rd. Hughes starts him off with a curveball. Hughes has been effective tonight, but he Did give up a couple runs, unearned runs, a couple of errors by the Raider defense. Some visible frustration there from Hughes as he gets behind 2-0.
Ooh.
That one hit him, didn't it?
It looked like it from here.
3-0 count to Jaden Adams as we have our window open here, and looked like it hit him. Sounded like it.
Yes.
3-0's in there for strike one.
Yeah. Lauren's dugout's not happy with some of the calls right now.
Next pitch misses upstairs, so good start for the Eagles here in the bottom of the third, getting good speed on the base pads. Bring up Bentley Setzler. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to short. His first at bat. 2-run game, and with Bennett Edwards behind the plate for the Raiders and good speed. Let's see how the Eagles decide to play this.
Oh, squares. Ooh.
Bentley squaring the bunt, pulled back on the high fastball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Will they go mano a mano, try to swipe the bag, or are they playing small ball?
I think they were going to try to play small ball. Did he call the first pitch? Was it a strike?
Evidently it was.
Okay.
I thought it missed upstairs, so yes, you are correct. It's 0-2 count to Bentley Setzler. Wow.
Ooh. I've seen that pitch called a strike tonight, so that's, hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Nasty curveball.
Yeah.
That had half the Greenwood fans upset. This ball's hit to third. Nice play over there by the third baseman. The turn is in time for a 5-4-3 double play. That was Coker getting his glove on it at third, and nice turn over there by Zay Pulley.
Yeah, he got to it quickly, got it out of his glove quickly, and good double play by the Raiders. Tough break for the Eagles there.
Yeah, and you go back to that first pitch where the Eagles had the bunt on.
Yes.
Got to get that guy over, and brings up Luke Godwin, who flew out to left field. His first at bat. So just like that, the Raiders erase Greenwood's threat here in the bottom of the third. And now they're 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. 0-2 count on Luke Godwin. Here it is. Curveball fouled back. Good job by Luke hanging in there.
Yes, it is. He's not getting cheated tonight.
He hit a towering fly ball to left field,
Yes.
his first at bat. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to chase. Good job holding off on the high fastball away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hughes working quickly. Curveball in the dirt. 2-2. And waiting on deck is Tristan Lewis. He's batting in the 5-hole tonight. I like this batting lineup.
Yes.
This one's hit by the third baseman into the left field corner. Godwin will round first. He'll be on second with a 2-out stand-up double. And that one just got by the outstretched glove of Coker.
Yes, it did. He hit it just inside the third base line.
Right fielder, number 3, Tristan
And
Lewis.
2-out double right now with a runner in scoring position for Lewis. Sets Greenwood up. Good position, hopefully, here to get another run. And I don't know what his pitch count is right now, but it's got to be getting up there.
Well, we're playing here in the third. He's only up to, he's close to 50. He's at 47, 48. Tristan Lewis, chance to tie it up here. He's the tying run in the box. Watches ball 1. See if Greenwood can hit with 2 outs. How big was that 5-4-3 double play the Raiders turned?
Yeah, it was huge.
Here's the 1-0 downstairs, ball 2.
He seems to be struggling a little bit right now. Hard time finding the plate. And you just mentioned he's up around the 50 count now.
Tristan, his first at bat, he walked Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, he's 0 for 1 tonight. The 2-0 is hit out toward left field. Is it deep enough? Giving chase, looking up. This ball's gone. That's a 2-run blast by Tristan Lewis, his second in as many games, and he has tied this game up at 4. Tristan Lewis once again delivers. This time, it may not have been the 60-yard bomb. It was more like the 20-yard slant that went to the house.
Didn't get very high, did it?
Did not.
He hit it on a rope, and I think he knew it as soon as he hit it. I think they're having a conversation now.
What's the conversation about? I think you saw something there, Coach Crago.
Yeah, after Lewis hit it, he pointed toward the Lawrence dugout, and I think there's some talk about that now. We'll see what happens with it.
You know, we saw that the other night in the game with Easley. It was a little chippy, and I think both coaches will talk to their respective teams here to calm them down, and that's the warning. That's the warning. It probably won't be another warning, as we're tied up at 0 now, 4-4. As Rhett Brown steps in. This all happened with 2 out. It started with Luke Godwin's double, and Tristan Lewis followed it up with a 2-run homer.
Big hit.
Rhett Brown takes the second pitch outside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Eagles showing some life. Here's his next pitch is upstairs, 2 balls and a strike, and he's over the 50 pitch count now. Not that that means anything, but.
No, but if you would have told me after the first inning going in third, he would be at, over 50, been hard to believe.
Paints the outside corner there, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're knotted up at 4 as Brown calls for time and is granted the last moment. Now, Coach Patterson didn't like that. Back to live action. Got us a spirited affair here at Eagle Park.
Yes, we do.
This one misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got a payoff pitch awaiting Rhett Brown. Here it is. Curveball call, strike 3. That's a punch out for Noah Hughes, and that will end the Eagles' third, but not before a couple of hits have tied this ball game up. We're knotted at 4 as we go to the 4th from Eagle Park.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back with you from Eagle Park as the Greenwood Eagles have tied this ball game up. It's the Lawrence Raiders who got off to a quick start in this game. 4 runs in the top of the first, but the Eagles have chipped away. They stayed patient. They saw a 2-run homer off the bat of Tristan Lewis in the bottom of the last inning, and we're looking up at a 4-4 ball game.
Pre-wash clothes and other items right in the washer with a
Yep, exactly. They've weathered the storm. They were patient, like you said, and now we have a 4-4 tie. Brand new ball game going here to the 4th.
Leading off for the Raiders here looks to be Braden Patterson, the 9-hole hitter, to face Hamp Johnson, who's been efficient tonight, really settled in, had 2 big punch-outs to end the top of the 3rd, and I've been told he is not a sophomore. He's a junior. This one's kind of fisted out toward second and trying to make the play there, but not quite being able to get over there was Will Bice, and that is a CNI single.
I tell you what, you talk about the old cliche, hit them where they ain't. I mean, that was just, yeah. I mean, that was a little blooper that got down. Nobody could get to it, but, hey, sometimes it works out. That one did.
Sometimes those ground balls find their way through, but that pop fly knew exactly where to land.
It did.
As Patterson leads off first, back to the top of the lineup is Willis. He's 0 for 2, but he's hit the ball hard twice. As the shadows creep across Eagle Park. Johnson delivers. This ball's hit towards
good
short.
Ball, double play.
6, 4, 3, double play. Nice play by the Eagles, a tailor-made double play. That time it worked out for us. And the Eagles erase a leadoff single.
Got a nice little Sunday hop there at shortstop. Yep. Good play by Greenwood. 2 outs. Let's get this one and go get some more.
Zay Pulley steps in. He's 1 for 2. Had the solo blast that got all this scoring started. Swings and misses from a pitch from Hampton Johnson. Next pitch misses downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Eagles have worked hard to tie this game up. 4-5-2 for the Raiders. 4-3-2 for the Eagles. As Hamp Johnson getting his first start of the season tonight. Misses outside with the fastball. He's given up 5 hits. This is outside. He does have 3 strikeouts. One thing you worry about, Coach, is the stamina of someone getting their first start.
You do. Nerves a little bit.
Here's the 3-1. Misses outside.
Yeah, maybe Coach Pridgeon needs to go talk to him right here. I don't know if he will or not. But just settle him down a little bit.
It's only the 2nd walk issued by Hamp tonight. Unfortunately, it goes to Zay Pulley, who's got great speed, and it brings up Bennett Edwards, who's a threat anytime he steps into the box. But there are 2 outs. Johnson checks Pulley, comes to the plate, connects on the outside corner for strike 1.
Good to get ahead in the count on this guy.
Got to be careful to Bennett. Johnson glances over at first. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, as that time Hamp demanded the inside portion of the plate. Good location. And he's up 0-2. Be real careful here, Hamp. Here's the 0-2, runner on the move, but time called by Edwards in the box.
I was just about to say with an 0-2 count, it'd be a good time to put the hit and run on maybe, but Eagles caught a break there.
We'll do it again, 0-2 count. Runner stays. Pitch swung on and missed. How about that for the 4th strikeout of the evening for Hamp Johnson? He's a junior, but he's pitching like a senior tonight. We played through 3.5 from Eagle Park, tied up at 4.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now, thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All three bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Good game brewing here at Eagle Park as Eagles and the Raiders are knotted up at 4. Greenwood will send 7, 8, and 9 to the plate to face Noah Hughes, the starting pitcher tonight for the Raiders, who's been touched up for a couple runs in the last couple of innings. Bice is 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch, up and away for ball 1. Always a tricky time of the evening here as the shadows come across from first base to third. Ball 2, and it kind of gets to the mound before it gets to the batter's box.
Yeah, a little bit harder to pick it up coming out of his hand this time of day.
2-0, calls strike. He's been consistent with that outside corner against the righties. That would be the inside corner for the left-handed batters. 2 balls and a strike. Tie ball game. Swung on and missed. Bice went after that one.
He did.
Looked like me when in a driver there. Sometimes I wish I'd come up empty when I hit it OB. Swung on and missed there for strike 3 as Bice gave chase to a breaking ball. And that will be a strikeout to start the bottom of the 4th. And Hughes and Johnson has settled into a little bit of a pitcher's duel.
Yeah.
The third strikeout for Hughes to go with his 2 walks. He's up to over 60 pitches. Jameson Pate steps in. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Or actually, he walked his first at bat, so officially 0 for 0 as he takes the second ball of his at bat. He's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes.
Ooh.
2-0 dots the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. We're over an hour of real time into this contest, all knotted up at 4 apiece. We're streaming. We're on YouTube. Catch us on WZLA as well. Hughes falls behind 3-1 and then loses Pate.
Yeah, Hughes is having a hard time finding the plate right now.
Especially against Jameson, as that's Jameson's second walk of the contest, and he's only given up 3. Then Bundrick hit a ball to shortstop that the Ben Willis fielded and panicked a little bit and threw the ball away at third. And that scored a couple of runs for the Eagles. That's what got our scoring started tonight as he chases Jameson back to first. This pitch from Hughes misses downstairs for ball 1.
Yeah.
Greenwood about to flip their lineup here. Swung on and missed by Bundrick.
Good pitch to hit right there. Fastball right in his wheelhouse. Maybe he'll get another one.
Paid off first. The pitch to the plate outside. Nice job by Edwards blocking that one.
He's done a really good job tonight.
He has. He's had to work a little bit tonight. Jamison would have been in scoring position had that ball gotten away from Bennett. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Bundrick went after the high pitch that time. So 2-2 count awaits Ben Bundrick. One away. This one's lifted up, out of play. Hughes delivers. Curveball stayed upstairs. Nice job by the sophomore. I'm pretty sure Ben's a sophomore.
Keeps battling at the plate, making him throw more pitches.
Full count. Here it is. Downstairs, ball 4. Or I'm showing ball 4. Is that? Yes, that is ball 4.
Yeah, should be.
Brings up Landon Steele with 1 out. Greenwood again with a runner in scoring position. Got some activity in the Raider bullpen as coach is walking out very slowly. This could be the evening for Hughes.
And I'm interested, what is his pitch count right now?
His pitch count is up toward, let's see, he's up towards 72.
Okay.
72, and it looks like we do have a call to the bullpen as the Raiders will bring in another righty. We'll tell you who it is on the backside of this break.
Should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
Well, the new pitcher for the Lawrence Raiders is Connor Rice, the big righty. He'll inherit a first and second situation with 1 out as we play in the bottom of the 4th in a tie ball game, a game that's seen a little bit of everything early, a lot of good energy on both sides. We've seen the long ball, we've seen a couple of double plays, and this has been a very entertaining game.
It has. You know, anywhere from a lot of umpires getting together to make sure they got the call right to, you know, just hits, like crazy bounces, like you said. It's been an exciting game, and we're knotted up at 4. Should be a good finish.
All right, he'll have to navigate the top of the lineup. It'll be Steele and Adams with 1 out. Steele's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center field twice to Patterson, who's out there. I think I've been calling it Zay out in center field. Zay Pulley. I'm used to him being out there, but he's at second tonight. So Connor Rice, one of the better pitchers on the Raiders staff, has entered this ball game. First pitch to Steele misses away for ball 1. Jamison Pate on second. Ben Bundrick off of first, who just drew a walk. Back-to-back walks, in fact. 1-0, swung on and fouled. Evens the count at a ball and a strike.
Steele's made good contact all night, though. I'll look for him to do something right here.
He's hit his first little mini slump of the season. See if we can get it going here.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike. This ball is fouled off at the plate for strike 2. Good job by Landon getting out of hustling down the line just in case that ball worked back in the fair territory.
He did get out of the box. He absolutely did.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he doesn't run like his dad.
That's right. Thank goodness. he got longer legs than his dad, so
Yeah.
he's like his uncle, you know.
Yeah.
Got those long legs and cover a lot of territory. We have to work hard as short guys. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So good at bat by Landon, and Jaden Adams waits on deck. Jaden tonight would love to get an opportunity here. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Rice looks back at second. They throw.
Oh,
the
gets
ball
away.
gets away, trickles into center field, and Pate decides to stay put. He said thanks, but no thanks there, as kind of marginal play.
It was almost a big play for the Eagles right there.
It was one, if you recognize early, you
Yeah.
might have a chance, but I think he made the right call.
Yeah, you don't run yourself out of an inning.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted out toward left center field. The left fielder calls it. He drops it. He dropped it. And the Eagles catch a break and will have runners at every base. That time the center fielder, Patterson, had a read on it, and he gave way to a charging left fielder. That was Brown. And he's looking back into the sun.
That's what I just looked out the window to see.
This time of the day, that spot of the field, as you can see on your screen if you're watching it on YouTube, does still have sunlight. So the Eagles catch a break, bases loaded, 1 out for Jaden Adams. First pitch from Rice, curveball in there for strike 1.
Good first pitch.
Rice, a big old tall kid, and he comes with that over-the-top motion, makes it hard on hitters. The 0-1 to Adams.
Ooh.
That one climbs the stairs, gets over his head.
Thought Adams might take one for the team right there.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away, bases full of Eagles. Paid off third. You got Bundrick off second, Steele off first. Adams at the plate. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and hit right back to first. He makes the play and double Steele off at first base. A fluky play.
Right off the end of the bat, just dying right back to the pitcher, just crazy.
And really had his choice, could have really went to any base as all the runners were leading off the base. He catches Landon over there at first, and that will end the Eagles' threat. Put a star by that one. We're through 4 here at Eagle Park, still knotted up 4-piece between the Eagles and the Raiders.
Clothes and other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Boy, oh boy, the Eagles had them loaded and could not scratch as we go to the fifth, all knotted up once again at 4. As Hampton Johnson continues to make good work for the Eagles on the bump tonight as he starts the cleanup hitter for the Raiders. That's Logan Martin off with a strike. Next pitch is a fastball, misses downstairs, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Logan Martin tonight's 1 for 2 for the Raiders. This ball's lifted out to shallow center. Adams gives chase. He's underneath it. He'll collect it for out number 1. So, wow, going back to the frustration of the bottom of the 4th there. Eagles loaded the bases. They really caught a break by getting them loaded, and then Lawrence kind of bailed themselves out.
They did. It's just unfortunate. You know, the ball came off the end of the bat. Just a real fluky play back to the pitcher. Made a diving catch and was able to double us off. But
Coleman Coker steps in, the third baseman. He's played well tonight. Watches fastball from Johnson downstairs for ball 1. In case you just joined us, Hampton Johnson getting his first start of the season due to an injury. And, man, big stage, rivalry game, good crowd, Gall night. Doesn't matter.
No.
He's out there throwing strikes and giving his team a chance. Gave up 4 runs in the first frame, but the youngster just kept battling here. He's down 2-0.
He did.
As he delivers a strike, 2 balls and a strike.
He gave a gutsy performance tonight. Kudos to him, and it's a tough kid.
He was a young man that I kind of had on my radar coming into the season that I felt like would do some things. As nice piece of hitting that time by Coker. He sends a 2-1 pitch right back where it came from to center field for a 1-out single. And Lawrence has had some base runners. I mean, remember, they had bases loaded, and Johnson went strikeout.
Yes, back to back.
To get out of it.
And came from a 3-1 count down to get it. So, yeah, he's really battled.
Brown steps in with 1 out, fouls off the first pitch he sees as most of the playing surface is engulfed in shadows. Have a little patch out there in left field. See Landon Steele with his glove up on his face, trying to guard against the sun. And it does get tricky here.
Yes.
The setup of the field in relationship to the sun. Runner on the move there. To throw down is going to be close. Vice couldn't quite come up with a backhand snag. That's a stolen base that time for Coker. And they'll put the Raiders with a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And I believe that was a ball, wasn't it, to the plate?
I think that's right.
So it should be got a 1-1 count, 1 out, 4-4 ball game. Johnson delivers. This one's ripped down the third base line, but foul. That time in the wheelhouse of Brown, and he turned on it and sent it over the home team bullpen as there is some action. Looks like another lefty, Elliott Lance, who we saw out here on Friday night warming up for the Eagles. So maybe the Eagles are going lefty-lefty here tonight. This pitch is hit out toward left. It's diving quick. It's trouble. It bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. That'll be an RBI double for Brown and give his team a 1-run lead here with 1 out in the bottom of the top of the 5th.
Yeah, he hit that on the nose too. We got a pitch he liked, up and in, turned on it, pulled it right down the left field line, hit it well. Nothing anybody could do. Good hit from the Raiders.
First hit of the night for Brown, the 7th by the team. And it's a big one as the Raiders take the lead. They swap positions here as Brown gives the Raiders another runner in scoring position. Still only one out as Avery Madden, the right fielder, steps in. He's 1 for 2. He had a double earlier, close to the same spot. Brown just hit his. This one's hit out toward left, gets by Godwin. Still comes in, collects it to throw in, misses the cutoff guy, allowing Madden to advance to second. So might be time for a mound visit. Back-to-back hits by the Raiders. Third time through the lineup.
Those were two very hard hit balls. He may be losing a little bit of steam right now.
Well, we talked about it during the break, really, about first start of the season. Where does the fatigue factor come in? And we were thinking somewhere in the 70, 80 pitch range. Yeah. He's up above 80 now. The Eagles do have, looks like Elliott Lance warming up, but it appears they're going to stick with Johnson for at least one more batter here, and it will be the designated hitter, Tristan Busby, who will be coming up with runners at second and third in a one-run ball game. Busby tonight is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Maybe that factored into the decision.
Could have been.
Greenwood brings their defense in. First pitch to Busby, misses down low for ball 1. You got Patterson on deck. He's already got a hit, and then they flip back to the top. So this may be near the end for Hamp. Good pitch that time on the left. He jammed him inside for a strike.
The Eagles have got the infield pulled in, trying not to give one up here.
1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed downstairs to Busby. First base is open. 2 balls and a strike. Johnson delivers. Just missed outside with the fastball.
That was close.
3 balls and a strike now.
Interesting to see if they give him the green light right here.
This will be his 87th pitch of the evening. Could be his last one. The 3-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. He doesn't give the lefty a chance on that call strike.
No, we'll take it.
Payoff pitch awaits Busby. This is a big one. 1 out. Here it is. Downstairs, ball 4. That'll load him up for Patterson, I'm sorry. Braden Patterson, the center fielder, as Coach Pridgeon is making a semi-stroll toward the playing field. Now he's talking with Coach Benjamin. Let's see what they decide to do here. We've seen Coach Pridgeon kind of ride his horses deep into games this season.
Well, he's staying with him.
Eagles back in their middle infield back in hopes of turning a double play. First pitch to Patterson down low. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded. 1-run game. Johnson delivers. Swung on and missed that time. Braden missed the outside pitch. Didn't even come close.
Yeah. Good for us. We want to start out 2-0.
1-1. Call strike 2. Live there, young man. If he's going to give it to you, live there.
Yeah, needs a nibble on that corner from here on out, especially with the righties.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball gets away in the dirt. Breaking home is the base runner in third. He scores. That's the second run we've given up like that, almost identical back in the first inning. And this one's costly as it extends the Raider lead to 6-4. Runners advance up 90 feet, still only 1 out, second and third now, and 2 ball, 2 strike count.
Yeah, I mean, catcher's done a good job all night. That was just a tough one, bounced up in front of him, did his best, but just slipped away.
Infield drawn in now by the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit back to Johnson. He checks the runner, throws to first, gets the runner at first for out number 2.
Big out.
Nice job that time as Hamp Johnson showed his athleticism. Big second out, no damage done. But back to the top of the lineup. Will they let Hamp go through the lineup for the 4th time? They will not. I didn't think they would, as Coach Pridgeon is making his way out to the mound and a possible pitching change. Hamp Johnson gave it a valiant effort here tonight, but that's going to end his evening with 4 2/3 innings pitched. He gave up 8 hits, 6 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He's greeted by a nice round of applause. Your new Greenwood Eagles pitcher will be Elliott Lance. We'll be back in just a moment.
Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
It's been a dandy here at Eagle Park. A lot of baseball left, but the Raiders have put up a 2-spot in the top of the 5th to extend their lead out to 6-4. We got a new Eagles pitcher. It's Elliott Lance, and Coach, he came on back in March and pitched an inning against the Raiders. Did fairly well, didn't give up any hits, gave up a couple of walks early there in the season, but he comes into a big situation here.
You know, kind of interested going lefty-lefty here. So we'll see how it turns out.
All right, face the leadoff hitter, Ben Willis, who's 0 for 3. First pitch outside. First base is open here. But the Greenwood Eagles are looking for that elusive third out. And honestly, they need it to keep this game close. Pitch from Lance. Swung on, lifted out toward right center. Adams is in good shape. He collects it for out number 3. So
came in, got the job done.
Got the job done. The Eagles keep it a 2-run game. We played 4.5. Raiders 6, Eagles 4.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, we're into the bullpen for both teams. Connor Rice getting his warm-up pitches. He came on and got the last couple of outs there in the bottom of the fourth. He'll stay in the game for the Raiders, but this time he's looking up at a 2-run lead, and that must really give him a little bit of peace of mind here as we get into the late innings of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Any new pitcher coming in with a little bit of a cushion there, 2-run lead. You know, both teams have went to the bullpen right now. It'll be interesting to see how both guys go the rest of the way. But 2 good performances by both starting pitchers, and we'll see what these 2 guys do the rest of the game.
All right, the Eagles will send Bentley Setzler. He's 0 for 2. Luke Godwin and Tristan Lewis, both of them each have a hit tonight. So chance for the Eagles to get it back to even playing ground here. As Rice, the big righty, working from the stretch, delivers. Curveball in there for strike 1.
Good first pitch.
Got a good mix of pitches. I've seen Connor pitch on a few occasions. Keeps you off balance. The 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. We mentioned the starting pitchers tonight. Both have been driven out of this game. That would be Hamp Johnson for the Eagles. And for the Raiders, it was Hughes.
Yeah.
Second time we've seen him this year as Rice misses downstairs. Of course, Johnson lasted 4 2/3. Hughes went 3 1/3. So bullpen battle.
Yes.
As is often the case. As we get late into this ball game as the sun sets at Eagle Park. 2-1 in there for strike 2.
Yeah, like you said, finally no more shadows in the outfield.
The 2-2 pitch. Inside, nice take by Bentley. We got a full count. I don't think 6 runs is enough to win this game. Something tells me.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Payoff pitch to Bentley Setzler. Outside, ball 4. So just like the last inning, the Eagles benefactors of free passes. Leadoff man on first for Luke Godwin. Luke ripped one by the third baseman. Coleman Coker, his last at bat, had Coker fully extended on that third base line. He could not come up with the play. Let's see what Godwin has in store for us here in the bottom of the 5th. Curveball in the dirt, gets away from Edwards. That's a rarity. And Setzler advances 90 feet, and the Eagles have a runner in scoring position with no outs.
Yeah, that is a rarity for him tonight. Baseball is the little things. Pass ball, and then we got a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Good spot for the Eagles.
Connor is a pitcher who throws with a lot of junk on his balls. This is probably one of the tougher pitchers to catch on their staff. He glances back at Setzler, comes to the plate. Nice bunt pushed out toward first. Nice play by Rice to get the out at first, but that would be a sack as Bentley Setzler moves over to third there. So with 1 out,
Coming to the plate, right fielder, number 3,
Tristan Lewis,
who hit an absolute bomb last at bat,
navigates his way to the batter's box, and you're exactly right. He set this park on fire with a blast to tie it up. His last at bat watches a curveball from Connor Rice for strike 1. He might get a heavy dose of off speed.
I would say so.
Another curveball had Lewis fishing, and now he's shaking his head like I've got it sized up now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's down in the count 0-2, 1 out. Infield comes in. Swung on and missed. He elevated the fastball. Good piece of pitching there. Nice sequence by Rice and the Raiders. That's a big second out. Brings up Rhett Brown, who's capable of tying this ball game up with one swing in his own right.
Yep. Big at bat for Brown here to see, make sure we don't waste the leadoff walk for this inning.
Rhett's 1 for 2 with 1 strikeout.
Ooh.
Breaking ball almost clipped his front shoulder.
A little chin music.
Got Bentley Setzler resting over there at third. He got walked to start the bottom of the 5th.
Pass ball and then bunt him over. So
an important run 90 feet away. Let's see if the Eagles can find a way. In a dandy of a game here at Eagle Park. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Big cut.
Appreciate you being with us tonight. We're on YouTube, streaming the game live, and on WZLA. Got the audio and the video covered for you. A 1-1 pitch. Downstairs. Nice play by Edwards. Saved a run possibly for his team.
Yes, he did.
As the count goes to 2 balls and a strike. On deck is Will Bice. Itching for a chance. Rice gets the sign. The pitch swung on and missed. He went after the, looks like a slider almost.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because it cuts away from the batter. But good pitch to throw right there. Hopefully we can get something with this next one.
2-2 pitch. Outside with the fastball, and had a couple Raiders stepping out anticipating a strike that time. But it's a full count.
Yes.
Payoff pitch to Rhett Brown with Bentley Setzler on third. A 2-run game. Eagles trail 6-4. The payoff pitch. Curveball lifted out toward the right, but right at the right fielder who had him played perfectly. That's their guy, Madden, and that will be out number 3. Nothing going after the leadoff walk for the Eagles. We're through 5 at Eagle Park. Lawrence 6, Greenwood 4.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
What a ball game it's been between the Lawrence Raiders and the Greenwood Eagles. We're through 5 innings of play. It's a 2-run lead for Lawrence, Mike, and this has been a competitive game that's seen some nice plays by both clubs.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, saw good defensive in the field. I mean, some clutch hits by each one of them. Saw some kind of strange stuff happen with 2 outs for them to get out of innings. So it's kind of everything you've wanted to see. Hopefully Greenwood can push a couple more and tie this thing up.
Elliott Lance begins his 2nd inning of relief work for Hemp Johnson. This is a curveball hit out to right field, diving quickly but not quick enough as Tristan Lewis comes in and makes a nice catch on Zay Pulley for out number 1. So they're at 2, 3, and 4. The heart of their lineup, important that we have a clean inning here so we can go in and do some work of our own.
Yes, we need 3 up, 3 down here would be big for the Eagles.
Bennett officially 0 for 1. Been hit by a pitch twice. Then he struck out his last at bat. Got hit on the shoulder, then got hit on the elbow guard, and swings and misses on the offering from Lance. This one's hit backside. I've seen that before.
Right in the hole.
Good piece of backside hitting by Bennett.
Just went with the pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it.
Waited on the curveball, slapped it to left field. That's a 1-out single. They'll bring up Logan Martin, the first baseman. Martin tonight's 1 for 3. Got a pinch runner now. Kealan Blackwell once again will be in that pinch running role for Bennett Edwards, starting catcher for the Raiders. 1 out, 1 on. Lance checks the runner to the plate, up and away.
Could have easily got away. Is that Brown behind the plate?
It is. It's Rhett Brown. He's been the Iron Man back there this season. He's had to catch every game, every inning. Lance, next pitch is upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes, as that last hit by Bennett Edwards was the 9th hit of the ball game for the Raiders. The next hit will be double digits. We talked about their offense and how they can put up some runs, but all in all, been a good night for the Eagle pitchers.
Good pitch.
Nice curveball in there. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a little off-speed curveball too. Had him guessing.
Two 1 pitch is upstairs. 3 balls and a strike. As Coleman Coker waits on deck. He's 2 for 3. We don't want to see him with runners at first and second, do we?
No, we do not. Ooh.
Well, we will.
Just missed.
As the Raiders pick up a walk issued by Elliott Lance.
Now batting third baseman, number 17, Coleman Hooker.
See a lot of activity in the Lawrence bullpen.
That is the 3rd free pass issued by Eagle pitchers tonight. 2 by Johnson, the first by Lance. Coker steps in. He's 2 for 3, as I mentioned. Runners at first and second. First pitch to him is upstairs. So we've seen Elliott pitch a lot this year. He's been a cool customer out there on the mound and struggling a little bit to find his control this evening.
He is.
This one's hit out to left field, still charges. He comes in and station baseball by the Raiders. The 2nd hit in the last 3 at-bats. Bases will be juiced full of Raiders. And they'll bring up Brown.
Now batting left fielder, number 5.
No activity in the Eagles bullpen.
Jare Brown steps in. He's had a big night. He doubled his last at bat. He's 1 for 3. He did bring in a run on the double. Swings and misses on the offering from Lance. as the Eagles bring in their defense. As we got a ball loose from the Raider bullpen there. Got double barrel action down there. Looks like a submarine righty is one of those guys that seems to be going a little harder in their bullpen. No action in the Eagle bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one gets away from Brown. This is trouble. Bounces all the way up the first base line. And that's another run off a wild pitch. That's the third run tonight given up by the Eagles. As Coach Pridgeon is arguing.
They appealed if he went around.
Right.
They said he did not.
So runners advance. And on the play, the Raiders scored their 7th run of the ball game. That was the pinch runner who came across Blackwell, who came on to run for Bennett Edwards, who singled to start. The threat, another wild pitch. This one gets away from Brown. Another run will score. And this is becoming reminiscent of Friday night, where it was a one-run game with Easley, 4-3, and then the Eagles just fell apart.
Yeah, he's just having a tough time finding the strike zone right now. He's probably pressing a little bit too much, and unfortunately, just got some just getting away.
So the second run of the inning has expanded the Raider lead to 8-4. Joe Benjamin out there talking to his pitcher. As the conference continues with the players. So Eagles got down 4-0. They fought back, tied it up. And then they have given up a couple runs here as the Raiders have gotten to the bullpen in the last couple of frames. And we're back where we started.
Yeah, yes, we are.
4-run lead for the Raiders. Infield drawn in, 2-1 count to the batter as Brown watches ball 3. Again, no activity in the Eagles bullpen. Got a big region game tomorrow, so not sure as Lance misses ball 4. Might be Lance's game to eat here.
Maybe. I still don't see any activity down in the Greenwood bullpen.
7-hole hitter Avery Madden steps up. He's the right fielder. He's made a couple nice plays for the Raiders tonight. He's 2 for 3 as well with 2 RBIs. Bats with teammates on first and third. Still only 1 away. Swings and misses. Nice pitch by Lance.
Takes a big cut at the first one.
Brown takes his lead. He's in motion. The throw down is going to be cut off. The throw to the plate is in time. Nice throw from Brown to Bice, and Bice back to Brown. We've tried that a few times this year, Craigo. You must be the good luck charm. I believe that's the first time we have executed that correctly.
Well,
nice play.
They made it look like they've been doing it all year pretty well. So
absolutely.
Didn't think that'd be the first one this year. That looked good.
Big out at home there, the second out of the evening. Brown swipes second, however, but there's 2 away. Swung on and missed. Good offering that time by Lance.
Yeah, good little off speed, had him out in front. Good pitch.
And Madden is down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch, curveball just missed. Had a lot of late bite to that.
Yes, it did. Good little off-speed curveball there. Thought it might have caught the corner, but umpire thought differently.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Lance to the plate, fouled off.
Ooh, just got a piece of it.
Just a perfect night now for baseball as the weather's cooled down a little bit.
Yeah.
But the Raiders' bats have heated up.
Yes, they have. And unfortunately, we've kind of done some stuff self-inflicted.
Got a 2-2 count awaiting Avery Madden. Lance delivers. Curveball swung on and missed for the third out of the inning. However, the Raiders do strike for 2 more. We'll come back. We play the bottom of the 6th. Eagles trail 8-4.
Other items right in the washer with a convenient built-in water faucet that gives you easy access to an instant water stream. A Whirlpool top-load washer with the 360 wash agitator keeps clothes moving to provide a thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time or you don't pay it time.
Call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated. Licensed in their respective state or county.
Connor Rice has came in for the Lawrence Raiders and shut the door on the Greenwood Eagles. He's pitched an inning and 2/3, coming in relief of Noah Hughes, who went 3 1/3. And Rice is yet to give up a hit, and he's got a strikeout to go along with it. Nice job by Rice, but the Eagles are going to have to find some runs in their last couple of bats.
They are. You know, Rice pitched his way out of a jam earlier when he came in. Bases loaded, 1 out. Got lucky to get out of it. So maybe Greenwood can do that again, put a little bit more pressure on him, make him throw some across the plate, and maybe we can get this thing going again.
All right, Eagles will start with Will Bice. He'll get it going for us here. Batting in that 7 hole. It'll be Bice, Pate, and Bundrick, I'm sorry. Bice is 0 for 2 tonight.
Leading off for the Eagles, second baseman, number 20, Will Bice.
He steps in to face the big, tall righty for the Raiders. First pitch of the inning is swung on, foul back. Rice has come on and really has shown a tendency to throw strikes. As he's around that 65-70% strike mark. As right on cue misses with a ball. He'll throw 4 or 5 balls.
Well, I was going to say, usually when he misses out far outside, and there it was again, but not much.
That sweeping curveball. Ball in a strike, no outs. Fastball misses upstairs. 2 balls and a strike.
Leadoff guy here would be big for the Eagles.
Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit softly back to Rice. He gets there, throws down to first for the 1-3 put out. That one kind of jammed Bice. Couldn't get a lot of barrel on it for the first out. So 1 away.
Third baseman, number 14, Jamison Pate.
Jamison Pate steps to the plate. He's been on base both times tonight. He's officially 0 for 0, but he's got 2 walks. However, he's yet to score. We can't get him around.
Yeah. Yeah, we've left him stranded tonight. Hopefully, he can find a way to get back on here and we get something going here. Getting late.
Been a really competitive game for the most part. Good plays by both clubs and just some pitching blunders really have been the difference.
Yes.
Rice delivers, swung on and missed by Pate. Jameson plays a lot of golf. He had the 3-iron out on that one. He was ready to strike one down the fairway about 225.
Yes, he did.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 2. 0-2 count. Ben Bundrick waits on deck. 1-2 count now after the miss. Raiders in a tie ball game. I was just going to say they turned to one of their best arms. Eagles have bases loaded. Go back to the bottom of the 5th there and just could not, or the 4th, in a tie ball game. And since then, it's been all Raiders.
It has, and inside there. But, yeah, just, you know, it's kind of just bad luck there, the way they got the double play. But you've got to find a way to play through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 away to Jameson Pate. Bottom of the 6th. Rice delivers curveball upstairs. Boy, he wanted to call it, didn't he?
Yeah. He took a little off of it that time and stayed up.
Got a big night here again tomorrow night, senior night, region game against Woodmont. First things first, pitch to Pate popped up. Could be playable right in front of the dugout. Oh, Bennett Edwards could not come up with it. Don't see him miss many of those as he was trying to make a catch right in front of that dugout fence.
Yep, kind of strange there why they didn't let the first baseman take it.
Maybe some miscommunication.
But nonetheless, good news for the Eagles. Stay alive.
Pate lives to see another 3-2 pitch. Nice job by Jameson. He watches ball 4, and he continues his streak of getting on base. He's 3 for 3, 3 walks.
Yes.
In getting on base tonight. So with 1 out, Ben Bundrick will step up. Eagles only have 3 hits tonight to go along with those 4 runs. Of course, the 2-run blast from Tristan Lewis aided our calls, but the Raiders have pounded out 10 hits. As Pate gets his lead off first, the pitch to Bundrick is downstairs. So we did that with 2 outs, Mike.
Yes.
So
a little 2-out lightning, as they say.
2-out lightning. Let's do it with 1 out here.
Yeah.
Next pitch from Rice rides up high.
You got a pitch count on right now or getting close to?
No, Rice is at 38 pitches, 39 pitches. Half of those have been strikes.
He's thrown some.
This ball is pounded foul in front of the Eagles' dugout, so he is struggling with control in this inning.
Yes.
A pretty good strike ratio going into this inning. It's dropped considerably.
Yeah, when he struggled to find the plate, he's really struggled.
This is his 40th pitch. Misses downstairs, so he's right at 50% now. 20 of those have been strikes. 3-1 count. Eagles will flip their lineup. Landon still on deck. Paid off first. The pitch hits Bundrick. Yeah, that one didn't feel good as that one looked like it came off his hip.
Yeah, it did. But he seems to be okay.
And young hips aren't like our hips, right?
No, thank goodness.
So the Eagles get runners on first and second, and all of a sudden, Coach Craigo, you got the time run on deck.
Yes, you do.
On deck. So as we get a visit from the pitching coach here.
Yeah, and Steele's the top of the lineup. Is that correct?
Top of the lineup.
All
He's
right.
0 for 3 tonight. He reached on a drop fly ball his last at bat by the left fielder. Then he's hit 2 balls to center field. One of those was pretty deep.
Yes.
Right at the base of the fence. So
I was going to say he's put good wood on it every time, but I guess you can't say that now. I guess I'll say aluminum. So,
it's kind of like golf, Mike. You know, the persimmon is gone. So
yeah, it is.
But a lot of wood bat leagues and summer leagues.
Yeah.
And it's still out there. I like the wooden bats.
Yes.
And of course, Major League Baseball. All right, back to live action. Rice, after the mound visit, stares in, gets his sign. Runners take their leads off first and second. The pitch to Steele is outside for ball 1. You got Jaden Adams on deck. He's 0 for 2, but he has been on by virtue of a walk tonight. Get the top of the lineup hitting here, and this could be a game.
Yes.
Rice delivers.
Outside.
Just missed outside. 2-0 count.
Could be a good pitch for Steele to tee off on right here. He doesn't want to fall behind.
Here's the 2-0. Almost hit him 3-0. Not even close.
No, if Steele can find a way to make his base runner, the tie-in run will come to the plate.
Yeah, I think you have to take a pitch here and try to set that scenario you mentioned up, Mike. Here's the 3-0 with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Right down Broadway, strike 1.
Yeah, Steele was taken all the way right there.
This is one you're looking for. One pitch, one location. If you get it,
yes,
hammer it. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, foul back, and is just missing it.
He is.
Jameson paid off second. You got Ben Bundrick off first. Both benefactors of walks. Bundrick actually was hit by a pitch. Here's the payoff pitch to Steele. Swung on and
Get
hit.
the hole.
Back to the hole. Nice play by Willis, and he can't get it over to third in time. Now that will be an interesting. How do you score that one? At an E6 or fielder's choice?
Yeah.
Yep, bang, bang play at third. Bases are loaded.
Tie and run coming to the plate.
Tie and run gets to the plate.
Now batting for the Eagles.
That ball was hit just far enough to Willis's right, where it made him go range out just enough to make it a close play at third. And I think the closeness of the play rushed the throw.
It did. And it was almost bang, bang, so that's why the ball got away. So
They actually gave Landon a hit on that. So bases are loaded, 1 out. Jaden Adams, more than capable of tying this up. Watching ball 1.
Raiders bring
Rice.
everybody into the infield, right? Well, no, they're backing up now.
Yeah, they're pinching their corners. They're sending their middle infielders back, hoping to get a double play. Be tough to turn on Adams, however.
Yes.
The 1-0 called strike. He's been consistent with it. It's been 2 balls off the entire night, but he has been consistent with that pitch. Much to the displeasure, dismay of our press box here. 1-1 count. Hit it right back where it came from. It'll get to center field. 1 run will score. We'll have a play at the plate. Here comes the throw. Bounces over the head of Bennett Edwards. On the play, Steele and Adams advances. And just like that, the Eagles get back in this ball game.
Right back in it. 2-run game and both runners in scoring position.
Bundrick ran through a stop sign over there at third. Would have been dead red there at home. but the ball took a funky bounce. Maybe it hit off the collar and got away from Bennett Edwards, and the Eagles have the time run in scoring position. And we got another pitching change for the Raiders.
Yep.
We'll step out, take a quick break, tell you all about it on the backside.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalized service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Ayers, Smith Deal, and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asvlawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
The Greenwood Eagles have reached further into that Lawrence Raider bullpen as the Raiders will send their third pitcher out tonight. We think it's the designated hitter, Tristan Bugsby. No, it's number...
Is that 13 or 19?
Is it 8? Number 8, we're told. That would be William Nunley.
Now batting first baseman, number 11.
So he's a submarine pitcher. He'll come on to face Bentley Setzler after Jaden Adams has a 2 RBI single to center field and has closed the gap in this ball game to 8-6. First pitch from Nunley is in there for a strike to Bentley Setzler. Still only 1 out. Good speed on the base pass, so a base hit could tie this up. Busby, this one's ripped foul.
Oh.
Just left of the bag, about as close as you could get it. Had a pretty good vantage point. Just missed being a game-tying double.
Wow, that looked like it went right over the bag.
Eagle Park would have erupted here as we've got a huge crowd on hand.
Yeah, Bentley Setzler, the go-ahead run.
Bentley now in the hole, 0-2 to Nunley. The 0-2 swung on. This one is ripped foul. So the submarine pitcher, you see it, he's leaving that ball high up in the zone, and Bentley's jumping all over it. The success of submarine pitchers come when they keep the ball low in that zone.
Yes. Yep. You start throwing it up there, you're going to get in trouble.
0-2 swung on and miss as Bentley had the radar on him for 2 pitches, and then nice change of pace. And Nunley gets a huge strikeout for the Raiders.
Luke Godwin.
So it's on the bat of Luke Godwin, the senior. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Got a chance to really help his team here. With runners at second and third. Back-to-back hits by the Eagles have tightened the gap in what has been a fantastic ball game, and the Raiders decide to intentionally walk Luke Godwin, and that's the fact of them knowing so many of these players play travel ball together, both of these teams, so they know Luke Godwin, and they walked him intentionally, set up bases loaded. Tristan Lewis, who's already left the park once tonight, steps to the plate for the Greenwood Eagles. Bases loaded. He faces Nunley. This ball's popped up. Going to be playable for the third baseman right in front of the Eagles dugout. Now in the threat. So Coach Patterson pressing all the right buttons there. And the Raiders get out of a jam here in the bottom of the 6th, but not before the Eagles score 2. We're through 6 completed. Eagles Park The score, Lawrence 8, Greenwood 6.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Boy, the Eagles threaten there in the bottom of the sixth. They strike for two, but they leave two on base due to the efforts of William Hunley, the submarine throwing righty for the Raiders, who came in and got two of the biggest outs of this game here tonight as the Lawrence Raiders preserve a two-run lead going into the top of the seventh. And, Coach, it was right there. We still got three outs, and we need to put up a zero here.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Nunley will step into that DH role. Or where are they in their lineup? As Lance, who came in relief for Hemp Johnson, misses first pitch down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch is in there for strike one. Eagles been playing catch up pretty much most of the night tonight. Not only batting in that 8 hole, in that DH spot for Busby.
Ooh.
Good pitch. Called it low.
Wow.
2 balls and a strike. So 8, 9, and 1.
Oh, he did call it a strike.
Got the appeal. Our producer all over that one. Spotter, producer. You do it all, as this was fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. We play in the top of the 7th. The 1-2 pitch outside from Lance. It's been the lefty show for the Eagles on the mound tonight. Hemp Johnson getting his first start of the season, followed by Elliott Lance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Downstairs, scampers away from Brown, but no one on base, no worries. Although that has been a troublesome spot for us tonight.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. We don't want to lose this guy right here. Battle through this one.
The 3-2 pitch is fouled off by William Nunnally. We'll do it again. Lance gets the sign, kicks, delivers. Curveball in on the hands, hits softly down the third base line. Pate watches it go foul. That's one you want to get down there and touch when it's in foul territory.
As soon as you can get to it, you want to touch it.
Because that one looked as if it might work its way back fair.
Yes. Always want to be careful with that one. You don't know. But you're exactly right. When it's out of foul, touch it.
We'll do the payoff pitch again. Here it is.
Ooh,
Call
good pitch.
strike 3 right down Broadway. A big start to the top of the 7th by Elliott Lance and the Greenwood Eagles.
Huge first out right there. He battled back at the full count, but he came back and got him. One out here in the 7th. Good start for the Eagles here.
Braden Patterson steps in. He's the 9-hole hitter. He's 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch to him is called a strike, even though Brown didn't hold on to the pitch. We'll take it.
There's an old Bob Euchre saying, just a bit outside.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. As Coach Patterson calls Braden Patterson over to have a short discussion. Raiders would love to have some insurance here. They struck for 4 in the first inning. They were up 4-0. Greenwood clawed back, tied it up, only to see Lawrence expand it out to an 8-4 lead, but Greenwood just got 2 in the bottom of the 6th. That's where we are at the moment in what has really been an entertaining game that has now reached about the 2 hour and 20-minute mark. Get paid extra after 2 hours.
Oh, is that it? Is that how it works?
That's what Graham said. Here's the 0-1. Bunt attempt, foul.
Wow.
Like the idea. Trying to get a base runner because
He's
if
in
you
the
get
hole
him
now.
on first,
Yeah.
you probably could get him in scoring position.
But with an 0-2 count, you probably won't see that again.
Lance peers in, gets his sign, comes set. The lefty delivers. Outside.
That's been a strike all night, hasn't it?
Maybe not that far out. That was 4 balls out.
Oh, okay.
2 balls works. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. That one just missed as the Eagle dugout is over there wondering where it missed. Wrong side of the plate.
Yeah, that was in the middle. That was, like you say, the wrong side.
2-2 count. Curveball slap foul. Patterson got the nod in center field tonight. As the Raiders and the Eagles renew the rivalry once again. The pitch fouled up and out of play. Their region, Mike, plays 3-game series. So they're in Region 1 4A. So they coming off a 3-game series with Southside. They won the first game 17-0, and then Southside forfeited the doubleheader.
Oh. Wow.
This pitch misses outside, so they'll bring a full count to Patterson. But that's the region that Emerald's in, and Lawrence is sitting behind Fountain Inn, who leads that region at the moment by 3 games, I believe.
Yep. New school up in Simpsonville. Yeah, area. That's
got a payoff pitch with 1 out.
Ooh.
Just missed. What an at-bat by Patterson there to extend.
He did battle.
Fouling off a couple and working his way into a walk by Elliott Lance. We even had a bunt attempt in there, but Elliott Lance gives up his 3rd walk, comes with 1 out, and that's good speed on the base pass. So look for them, obviously, to try to get Patterson down to 2nd, and then it becomes a mano-a-mano thing, and my pitcher's better than your hitter.
Yeah, they'd like to at least push 1 more across, I'm sure. They're holding on to a 2-run lead right now. This game's been crazy. A lot of stuff can happen. So I'm sure they would like to have a little insurance.
Ben Willis steps in. He's the leadoff batter. He's 0 for 4 tonight. He's had a I've known Ben for a while, watched him play, plays on the same travel ball team as my son. Good player. Scares me here that he's 0 for 4. He's due.
Yeah, you're right.
Patterson takes his lead off first. The pitch to the plate, up and away. As that time, Lance really concentrating on getting to the plate quickly with that slide step. And look for Lawrence to get something going here on the next pitch or so, as they would love to get Patterson to second. Here's the 1-0. Down low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a good pitch for him to be looking at right here in 0-2.
Need one of those
Or
line
2-0.
drives,
Yes.
double plays. 2-0 count. Patterson off first. This ball's hit up the middle. Taylor made for Luke Godwin. He steps on second, throws to first, unassisted double play, as the Lawrence coaching staff are claiming that it pulled the first baseman off the bag. I don't think they'll win the argument. That's exactly what the Eagles needed as we work our way to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Eagles. They trail by 2.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalised service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles. County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today's forecast is a chiller. Looks like we can see record lows in the living room and the dining room, while the kitchen is going to stay cold until late in the evening. All 3 bedrooms will be freezing, with only occasional warmth from the fireplace to provide little relief.
Living room turning into an icebox? We'll be right there. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, we're
Always on time, or you don't pay it time.
call 855-1HOUR or visit onehourheatandair.com. Each location independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
Man, it's been a fun night at the ballpark. Hope you've been with us the entire time. The Eagles have fought and clawed and find themselves on the tail end of a 2-run deficit at the moment, Mike Craigo, but we got a chance.
We got a chance right here. Let's get a couple base runners in position, a couple timely hits right here, and see if we can at least tie this thing up and hopefully push 3 across and win this thing.
All right, the Eagles will send Rhett Brown, Will Bice, and Jamison Pate to the plate. 6, 7, and 8. And if anyone gets on, it'll be Ben Bundrick.
Meanwhile, for the Eagles, catcher
Eagles with only 5 hits tonight.
Brown.
And they will be facing William Nunnally, who came in, or Nunley, who came in for Connor Rice, the 3rd pitcher of the evening for the Raiders. The submarine righty gets set, delivers. Nice pitch. Call strike 1. We talked about maybe taking a pitch or two to size up that submarine pitcher, and Tristan Lewis went after the first pitch there in the bottom of the 6th. This one swung on and laced into left field. That's a solid single to get us started here in the bottom of the 7th, and just like that, the tying run comes to the plate.
That's what we need. We need base runners, and you know this submariner's not super fast either. I mean, he's got some good stuff, and you usually don't see it coming at you from a submarine position in high school. You don't see it a lot, but if they'll just be patient, can obviously get some hits here and hopefully win this thing.
Will Bice steps up to the plate. Nunley gives up his first hit of the evening to go along with a walk and a strikeout. Bice steps in. This one gets away from Bennett. They're calling, actually, it's a hit batter. So the Eagles have something cooking here in the bottom of the 7th.
Winning run coming to the plate.
The tying run's on first base. Jamison Pate in an obvious bunting situation. One of the better bunters on the team, Coach Craigo, and he's put down some really nice bunts here, and look for him to sacrifice these runners over. And Nunley steps off the rubber and forces the runner, who is Eli Thomas, who came in to run for the catcher, Rhett Brown, who started this off with a solid single to left. Jamison squares the bunt. It's a beauty. They got a chance at the man at third. Nice play by Nunley. That time, the pitcher, give him a ton of credit of getting off the mound, getting to that ball very quickly. He realized he had time to get the out at third.
Yeah, that's one of those is maybe instead of bunting it toward the third base line, you try to go right. But, you know, it's done now.
So runners at first and second with Bundrick. Swings and misses. Eagles still got plenty of hope here. Runners at first and second, only one away, down by 2. Nunley checks the runner, comes to the plate. Ball. That was odd. It looked like Bundrick has stepped out. Was he given time? I didn't see.
I don't think it was. It's 1-1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike count to Ben Bundrick. Here's the pitch inside. 2 balls and a strike. Got Landon Steele on deck. He's the leadoff hitter. Eagles trying to flip their lineup. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch outside, ball 3.
Big pitch right here from Lawrence.
Scoreboard is showing 2-1. I wonder if, as the swing and a miss, if they gave him the time, because it was really odd.
Yeah.
We think it's, the scoreboard is 2-2. We think it's 3-2. We're about to find out. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch from Nunley. Downstairs. Must have been 2-2. We can't doubt our scoreboard operator over there, Mr. Perrin. He's a lot smarter than we are. Here's a payoff pitch to Bundrick. No. Swung on and missed. He went after an outside pitch, possibly ball 4. And that's 2 outs with Landon Steele, the leadoff batter, coming to the plate. Big strikeout from Nunley. Give Nunley a ton of credit. He gave up a solid single to left field to start the inning. Yeah. Then he made a really nice defensive play on what was meant to be a sacrifice bunt. Got the lead runner at third, and that's kind of where we are. Then gets the punch out, and they're an out away from coming into Eagle Park and getting a big win. But man, this has been a good game.
It has been a good game. And, you know, we got 2 runners on base right now. You know, Landon Steele coming to the plate. The winning run coming to the plate right now. So we'll see what happens. It's like they're getting ready to – the mound meeting's over, and we're about to get back to some baseball.
Landon Steele steps in, got a chance to help his team out. Can't really pitch around them because you got Jaden Adams on deck.
Yes. Yep. Be a good time for Landon to hit a bomb right here.
Landon's 1 for 4. Got to hit his last at bat to deep short. The pitch stays outside. Probably going to be real careful here.
Yeah.
If he makes a mistake on the inside corner, it could get interesting. Nunley delivers inside 2-0 count to Steele. He got a hitter's count his last at bat as well.
Yes, he did.
Runners at first and second. 8-6 is your score. The 2-0 pitch to Steele stays well outside. 3-0 count.
Will they give him the green light here if he sees something that he likes?
You know, I think they're being careful here. 3-0, 2 outs. Right down Broadway. You got to take that pitch, though.
Yeah.
Now, if you get one you like here, go after it. Runners take their leads. The 3-1 is fouled off. That one got up. We got a payoff pitch. Yep, the runners will get a head start here with 2 outs. Nunley is set. Delivers outside ball 4. Didn't even come close. So Steele will take his free 90 as the Raiders were very careful with him. And another dangerous hitter comes up for the Eagles, Jaden Adams. We may see a different matchup here as Coach Patterson makes his way to the mound. Could see a pitching change.
Are they about to flip catcher to pitcher here? He ran off like he was going to take his stuff off. So
he's going with his best. Maybe Bennett Edwards? No, Bennett's right there, yeah. We can only speculate. Let's step out for a quick moment. 8-6 Raiders at Eagle Park.
You work hard for your family, your assets, and your home. Do you have a will? At Heirs, Smith Deal and Bettis, we can help you devise a plan to determine who will inherit and control what you've worked your whole life for. We specialize in last will and testament, durable power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney, living will, and probate administration. Visit asblawfirm.com or call 864-229-1947 and schedule your consultation today. That's 864-229-1947.
The excitement builds here at Eagle Park in an 8-6 ball game. The Raiders lead the Eagles. The Lawrence Raiders turn to their Mr. Everything, their starting catcher. Bennett Edwards will become the 4th pitcher of the game tonight for the Raiders. He needs 1 out, and he'll be facing the PC commit, Jaden Adams. And you couldn't ask for a more climactic finish here to this rivalry game here tonight between the Raiders and the Eagles.
I would say the stage is set.
Pre-wash clothes and other items.
So we got what we wanted. People, I'm sure, got their money's worth tonight. And you got bases loaded, 2 outs, 2 down. Doesn't get much better than this.
And I certainly wish my partner Graham was feeling better tonight. But, man, this has been a fun game to call.
Fun. It has.
Had a lot of help here in the press box. Everybody's been great. And we're looking for, hopefully, a spectacular finish and a matchup here. Bennett Edwards, who's pitched on this mound before, against Jaden Adams. Eagles tying run on second, winning run on first. Good speed over at first. I just don't know this park, a gap shot can score a runner from first at this park, not being so big in the outfield. So here we go. As Bennett Edwards has completed his warm-up pitches and he gets the sign from his catcher. We got a new catcher in the game. The first pitch is a strike with a fastball to Jaden Adams. The runners take their leads, and Bennett asked to recycle the signs here, trying to get the new catcher for you. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Jaden Adams. Almost hits him as he gets out of the way. Bentley Setzler on deck for the Eagles. 1-1 count. That's Bugsby, the catcher now. He was the designated hitter earlier. Edwards comes set, delivers. Fastball, blows it by Adams for strike 2. And the Eagles are down to their last strike. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Eagles trail by a couple. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2 count. As the dugout over there is anxious to celebrate. They were 2 or 3 steps out of the dugout that time in the Lawrence Raiders.
I think he's going to see a big fastball right here. I think he just tries to throw it by him. Hopefully Adams is sitting on it. Let's see.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Edwards ready. Here's the pitch. Almost hits him again. And we got a full count. That's big because the runners now can get
motion. They're
moving.
They're moving.
And gives you a chance to score on a base hit. To the outfield, you could score 2.
Yeah, and our guy on second, he can get about as big a lead as he wants right now.
So here we go. Payoff pitch. High drama at Eagle Park. 3-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Bennett Edwards pumps his fist and shuts down the Eagles to end an exciting game here at Eagle Park tonight. The final score, Lawrence 8, Greenwood 6. We'll come back, do a little post-game talk with you in just a moment.
A thorough clean in a variety of water levels. Upgrade your laundry room with a washer that helps you handle the pre-wash and washing process all in one place. Find this at Stiefel's Appliance, 710 Montague Avenue in Greenwood, the Lakeland's only full-service appliance dealer.
Hey, Greenwood High fans and proud Eagles community. It's David Tompkins, proud parent of a Greenwood High School Eagle. I'm reminding you that just like the football team, we all need coaching and support to succeed in everything we do, and that includes running a business. At County Bank, we offer you personalized service that you won't find at other banks. Stop by this week and talk to one of our local bankers to learn what we can do for you, and let's win together. Go Eagles! County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At McCoy Ford, we believe a dealership should be more than just a place to buy a car. It should be a cornerstone of the community. It's our people who make the difference. From the moment you walk through our doors, you'll experience genuine care and a commitment to helping you find the right vehicle for your needs. We are proud to give back, supporting local schools, charities, and events because this community is our driving force. At McCoy Ford, we're not just here for today. We are here for the road ahead. McCoy Ford, driven by integrity. Please visit us at mccoyford.com.
Tough game for the Greenwood Eagles as they fall to their rivals here tonight. The Lawrence District 55 Raiders come in and still won 8-6 over our Greenwood Eagles. And Mike Crego, we go to our Brian Schock post-game show, and really got to give Lawrence a ton of credit. What a gutsy move by Coach Patterson there to bring in their stud catcher to get the last out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, he was all, I mean, he's, when you get down that close, I mean, you got to get what you can get, and obviously he had to get the out. He made the change, and it paid off. The kids got really good stuff. He came in and threw hard, but hey, if you're Greenwood, you gave yourself a chance. You had bases loaded, 2 down, a chance at the plate. Unfortunately, didn't get it done this time, but well of a game.
What a game. If you stuck through it with us, you saw Lawrence put up 4 there in the top of the first. It looked like it could be a long night for the Eagles, but the Eagles slowly chipped away. They scored 2 in the second, 2 in the third. They tied it up. Had bases loaded in the bottom of the fourth with 1 out, got doubled off there on a fluky play.
Yeah.
And then Lawrence comes in and scores 2 in the fifth, 2 more in the sixth. They go up 8-4. Greenwood gets 2 in the bottom of the sixth to make it 8-6. And then they load the bases in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs. And in comes the fourth pitcher of the evening for Lawrence, and Bennett Edwards. He shuts the door on the Greenwood Eagles by striking out Jaden Adams. But tough fought game that saw a little bit of everything. Nice defensive plays.
Yes.
Had some double plays on both sides of the field, and also a couple of home runs, one by Tristan Lewis, one by Zay Pulley for the Raiders.
Yep. And a little bit of bad luck there in the last inning for Greenwood. They, laid the bunt down. It's third base side. Pitcher gets off the mound really quickly, gets the ball, and they get the force at third for the first out. And, that was a big out for them in the last inning to be able to move forward and get the win.
That was a huge play. I mean, that may go overlooked to the casual fan, but the pitcher getting off the bump there, William Hunley, was able to make that play, had the presence of mind to cut down the lead runner. Instead of second and third, it was first and second, and it's a totally different ball game. But nice play by him. We also saw a game with Hamp Johnson gets his first start of the season.
Right.
The lefty pitched well, just kind of ran out of gas. He is responsible for the loss tonight. He'll get the loss for the Greenwood Eagles. But let's go through the box score. We'll start with the pitching lines for the Eagles tonight. We mentioned Hamp Johnson. The lefty got his first start tonight. The junior had been kind of bottled up with an injury throughout the course of the season. Went 4 2/3, gave up 8 hits, 6 runs. All of those were earned, 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. And then they followed him up with a lefty, Elliott Lance, as well, who pitched the remaining 2 1/3, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. So all in all, 6 strikeouts by Eagle pitchers tonight and 5 walks. For the Raiders, and they threw the kitchen sink at us tonight. Hughes got the start. For the Raiders, he went 3 1/3, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. Only 2 of those were earned. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, a little control issues for Mr. Hughes. The second time we've seen him this season. And then Connor Rice, who is the winning pitcher here tonight for the Raiders, came in and pitched 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. And William Nunley, who really came in, did a nice job, pitched 1 1/3, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. He gave way to Bennett Edwards, who came in and recorded the last out of the game by striking out Jaden Adams with bases loaded.
Yep.
So just a fantastic game. Unfortunately, we're on the wrong end of it.
Yes, I'm going to allude to what you just talked about. So a lot of different pitchers from both teams, came in and had to do what they had to do to get out of innings, and most of the time got the job done. It's just a tough way to lose if you're Greenwood after battling back, from being down early 4-0 and then getting back in it and having the bases loaded again at the end of the game to give yourself a chance. But, hopefully this team will learn from that, grow a little better, and see what happens.
Eagles have to pick themselves up quickly here. Tomorrow night, senior night, an all-important Region 1 5A matchup with Woodmont. A chance to clinch the series. We have not swept the team all season, and it would be a big win for the Eagles as they are vying to get into the 5A playoffs.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm sure they'll have a good turnout tomorrow night. As you mentioned, senior night here tomorrow night to honor the seniors. I'm sure they would like to go out on a great note on senior night, so should be an exciting game tomorrow.
Offensively, I just want to cover the start of night for the Eagles offense. Rhett Brown, 2 for 4 for the Eagles. Tristan Lewis, 1 for 4. He had the big home run, 2 RBIs. Other hits for the Eagles tonight. Jaden Adams was 1 for 4, 2 big RBIs. Landon Steele had a hit. Luke Godwin had a hit. And let's see, that was it. So 6 total hits for the Eagles. Lawrence Gardner, 10 hits, 3 errors by the Raiders, 2 by the Eagles. Just a really competitive game that really came down to the last pitch.
Yes, literally the last pitch is what it came down to. And, that's what you like to see. And unfortunately, it didn't go our way tonight. But hopefully, again, they learned a lot from it, and we'll get better.
Mike Craig, I appreciate you coming in on short notice tonight.
Absolutely.
To a game. Always good to have Turner here producing and manning the camera. And we had a fun time at least, and we get to do it again tomorrow night. Turner, you going to join us tomorrow night? Okay, depends on what Graham wants. Graham, if you're listening, let us know. We appreciate you being here with us tonight. That's going to do it from Eagle Park. The Eagles fall 8-6 to the Lawrence Raiders. We wish the Lawrence Raiders the best of luck in the rest of their season as well as they vie for a 4A state championship. Again, that's going to do it. I'm Jim Steele. He's Mike Craigo. Turner Kirby is here with us as well. We appreciate you being with us on WZLA and YouTube.